and he found himself top 6, top 8 multiple times.
Zenun from season 1 to now.
Oh, an entirely different person.
He has improved so much as well.
There's no comparison between the two so far.
Quick round there by X and Z.
Yeah.
And now we know why we didn't need the Y.
But yeah, man. So yes, Xplosive and Hesa. This is a stacked 2v2 partnership they have going on. But Zenun and Xclusive, like, you're talking about two players that are really on the cusp of just becoming great. They're really good right now, but they're so close to becoming great. Xplosive's gonna make quick work with Xclusive.
And then he backs up. He missed those few shots. Zenun is going to back up. But this is where Xplosive can get too aggressive, but he's going to make sure he hits that one.
So this is going to be scary. So if Evolved wins, X amount of rounds in a row, it's going to get even scarier for X and Z.
Only because of who you're playing against, right?
Yeah.
Because Xplosive, by him being, if not the best player on our circuit, when you play against him, you want all advantages in your favor, right?
Yes.
He holds a certain presence, and you got to give him respect in all tournaments.
Yeah, and Hesa, he's so fast whenever he maneuvers around the map. It's showing Zenun exactly what I'm talking about, taking him out. Xplosive being the better X-Man in this game right now, this lobby, taking out Xclusive.
Hey, Optic Gaming's last hope.
This is Optic's last hope.
They've won like 11 out of 12 tournaments this year.
not this one.
We're gonna find out. It's all up to Xplosive. Can he do it?
This one.
It's up to him and Hesahtate.
Well, they're up right now, 2-1.
Little Fire and Ice and Optic Gaming match.
Oh yeah, that's light work. 2-2, X and Z. Blaze, I'm gonna say it, man. This is gonna go down to the wire, but I'm really, really high on Xclusive and Zenun, man.
They're very composed players, and this is what happened, especially when you have the utmost confidence in your duo.
Yeah,
that's really all you need, right? Because if y'all believe that y'all really are the best duo, it don't matter what the other team has played, what the players have played individually. It's about your duo.
Got that right. And on the other end, you have a player like Hesa. He doesn't care if he loses 2 rounds in a row. Hesa's he is the most upbeat person you would ever meet on this circuit.
And you put that with Xplosive.
That's a dangerous combination.
Yeah, that's just good vibes. They should have named themselves Good Vibes.
It should have been Good Vibes.
Max Vibes.
Can we get a name change? I'm gonna talk to Hesa.
Max Vibes, 3-2.
Zenun's going down fast. Hesa going on a rotation. It's not gonna matter. Xplosive's gonna make quick work. And there you have it, 4-2. Winning 2 rounds in a row so far. It's a cycle, They lose 1, win 2, lose 1, win 2. See if they can pull away.
All right, here we go. I said that this was the good side, right? That over the shoulder shot. But let's see.
Let's see what happens.
That right hand in that pillar at this point. Oh, I was gonna say at that point you really can't do much.
No.
Xplosive tried to double back on Hesa, but he was waiting for it.
So you know what's happening right now from what I see? Whoever's the first player that runs out there, I couldn't see because he was moving way too fast. He runs into the 1v1, the 50-50 fight. And then when he gets shot immediately and dies, the guy that's behind him, he's all alone now. The first guy has to give, that second of time for his teammate to come and help.
If your teammate dies, that does not mean you can back up because your teammate worked hard putting out damage, and you can not let that work.
You gotta
go
finish
undone. You gotta finish your teammate. You gotta finish what your teammate started, so to speak, or finish what you started. One of the two. But if you allow your opponents to get your health back, the round is as good as done. So if you think about it from that perspective, you always have to be aggressive.
Yeah.
You always have to be looking for the opening and taking the small openings that you get. You can't reset and wait for your teammates to spawn like a 5v5.
No, it's not gonna fly.
And he says that he's one shot, you better make sure that you at least hit that player with 1 bullet so he cannot activate his health regen.
All right, going into round number 9.
That hurt Zenun.
Hesa is 28%. Getting his health back so far, but Zenun's gonna go down, and that's gonna be all she wrote. Evolve.
Picked up the teammate as a meat shield.
The vibes are good all around.
All right, so we're entering our second. So we finished the top half of the bracket, and we're playing a bracket in order as well. Every 2 matches will be our next one. So Xplosive and them is going to be the first match of our bottom half of the bracket. So they won't play nobody in the top half that we just saw unless it's going to be in the finals. Nobody in our first 4 matches.
Oh, Xplosive's at 11%. And he was able to take out Heza. Both players were under 30% health. And they won that round.
And that's good. And that's good for them because like it is, something like we said before, you got to take a shot to give a shot. They got a long way to work, you know. They got a long road ahead of themselves because Evolved won 5 rounds in a row.
It was a snowball effect for Evolved.
It really was, and that happens a lot, when, especially for Xplosive. But
where's his health?
These some good shots. Heza's there. The shots are there. So the down. Is somebody down? Yeah, somebody was down. I was gonna say, is somebody down that we don't see?
And the tides have turned that fast.
But if I was Zenun, I would have rather died trying to go clean up Xplosive. Rather
I would have ran up there immediately.
I would either try to get closer to my teammate and bait his revive, rather than sit him back, because as soon as he gets revived in two seconds, you're screwed.
Yeah, you
got a 2-second window to make anything happen off of that down.
So if it's a 1v2, why sit back and let them regroup? Why let them game plan? Let them play at your pace. Zenun, they lost. They lost.
But I say that for everybody else to, you know, especially who plays tonight, to realize, and for also all the AMs out there who's going to end up playing in Boston in a 20K tournament, that if your teammate die, you cannot reset.
Yeah.
And as you play, remember me saying that, because you're like, man, the 1v2s are very, very hard playing this. Yeah. You gotta bait that teammate.
But you have to have the right mindset. That's why Mental is so successful in those situations. But look at this Xplosive.
Double down.
The persistence. Evolved. Winning 10-3, making quick work out of X and Z.
The chemistry.
Shout out to Heza and Xplosive, man. So, and